Yo, listen.
Yeah. That 806 The Show episode come out.
We here. Yo, what's good? It's the 806 Show. It's your boy Jiggy.
Dímelo, Jesse.
Are you tired of these whack radio commercials?
Hey, this is Evelyn, and you're tuning in to the 806 Show.
Shout out 806 The Show.
Talk to me nice.
Tune in every Thursday to the 806 Show.
Yo, 806 The Show.
Shout out to 806 The Show.
At the 806 Show.
806 The Show.
Hey, this is Sol Maria. You're now listening to 806 The Show. Survive.
806.
Man, you already know what it is. It's your boy Melly Mullen. This is the best damn sports podcast, period. This is 806 The Show. Thank you for joining in. You should keep it on joining in.
Yeah, some people just like sit there like,
What
is going on here?
We got a fantastic show for y'all today. We have family in the building with us today.
Yes, sir.
But first, the co-host. My co-host to the left will be on the deluxe edition of For All the Dogs, Drake's album, Barking and Rapping. Make some noise for R.E.G.
He's on mixed.
What up, y'all? What up, y'all?
Can't wait to hear the verse. What?
No one really knows, but on all those DMX albums, it was a real part.
Oh my God.
I'm in the production credits.
You
You get some.
Plug it in, man. Plug in the box.
did a couple clicks, couple of those.
Yeah.
I'm on the team. And my co-host to the right has received the first shoe endorsement ever from a Chinese restaurant. Air Pepe coming soon. Back by Hongers. Make some noise for Sanchez.
The Pepe ones are coming. You know.
Pepper ones are coming. You gonna have a big pepper on the side. Just a big.
And you get discount on G4s. Sir.
To a Walmart near you.
Hey, they're global. Let's get it.
And our special guest, I've been seeing this young man hustle since it was yay high. And now he's here, blessing us with a little time he has, because apparently he's been traveling the world. I don't know. He just came
All
off
around the
top.
world.
Co-owner of La Tiendaa in Malden. Make some noise for Gabi.
Welcome to the 806 Show.
Welcome. We're close to the mic, sir.
Thank you, cuz.
Yeah, right.
Welcome.
How you been?
806 The Show, the best podcast out here.
I love the plugs.
Yeah.
I love the plugs.
It is.
How you been?
Been good, man. Just working hard. Like you said, traveling. Getting to learn myself a little bit better.
Networking. 100%.
You know, just in the grind, getting
It's
into
real
the
funny.
dreams.
I believe the last time we saw each other was at our family reunion. And if you've heard Manny's podcast stories about when our family gets together, it was a good motherfucking
It was,
goddamn time.
It's a
I don't remember
real,
getting
real
home.
deal.
I don't remember.
It's always a good time.
I don't remember much. It's just, I just know I took a bunch of plates home.
Listen,
That's what's important.
I just came back from a quinceañera, and Lord, did we have a good time.
We had to fly out for a quince. That was there. That shit was lit. This parents was there. That was part of my experience. Came back from DR. I gotta go there
too. Yo, maybe one day in the episode I'll discuss what happened in the night case. But it's a good ass time. So we're gonna have a little different kind of sports conversation today. We're gonna talk about what everybody's wearing on the feet, unless somebody's wearing fucking chancletas.
Yeah.
Sneaker game.
Big ass Crocs.
Yeah.
I'm wearing cozy ass Crocs, baby.
You gonna have the sneaker head in here? You gonna wear some Crocs?
I am a hard-working man. They're not even Crocs, man.
We got the off-brand Crocs. I got the bees. Stop looking through my closet like, yo, should I pull out the...
I know. I was like,
should I for this episode?
today was not gonna be a chancletas and socks kind of day. I was like, let me at least throw throw some sneakers on.
Man, I had 8 hours on my feet, man.
Got those gators.
You got the
As long as it's cozy, man. As long as it's cozy.
That's wild.
They had to see that. No one sees this shit.
that'll be the picture of the cover. Of
They
the cover
gonna
photo.
see it.
Just flexing. We're gonna have like a bonus clip, like the end credits, like Marvel movies. You can go through the credits and see at the end, just Josh showing us, like, yo, these shits not $24.99. Target,
You know?
I don't even know where they come
At this
from,
age,
honestly.
we getting shoes that are comfy, cozy.
course.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
New Balances, Skechers, and shit like that.
I've been on the
They're
New
not good
Balance
now.
wave right
New
now.
Balances, shit. They're nice.
that are
I
comfy.
am definitely behind my shoe. Y'all and Gary used to make fun of me all the time. He said, "Nigga, Melvin, you got a little money. You can buy some sneakers, nigga." Just like, but I've never been a sneakerhead. So literally, I call Gary my fashion designer. He's my guy. And if you've seen pictures of the King City, you would see that. That motherfucker wore, first of all, Tampa is about 85 degrees. And this nigga has a black velvet suit out of King City.
Velvet.
Black velvet suit with the
Velvet?
Jerry curl.
Black velvet with the Jerry curl.
Yeah,
You got a little couple of little
Jerry curl now. The little curls.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, Gary. I was gonna leave the hair alone, but I got y'all.
That's my favorite part of it. I think it's hilarious. I was like, yo, didn't
Black
I
velvet.
just see you with short hair? Like,
That's what I thought, right?
Got a ball fade yesterday.
That's funny. But
Oh yeah, talk about shoes.
we talking about shoes. The evolution of shoes and athletes and endorsing shoes. We were talking off air about the first time NBA players was pretty much on that Converse shit.
yeah, when they first started
Yeah.
hooping.
Definitely.
And then the man came through in '84 and changed the game.
Changed the whole. Yeah.
They
Michael
also had
Jeffrey
Reeboks
Jordan.
back then too, but I feel you.
Who?
They had Reeboks back then too.
Reebok was not buzz popping.
What else was popping back then?
See, if you guys watched the movie Air,
Bumps.
if y'all watched the movie Air, Adidas and Reeboks,
Like shell
Converse.
toes.
Yeah, Adidas
And nobody
was
was
the king.
playing
It was
That
Adidas.
was
No,
and
no,
Converse.
it wasn't playing.
Adidas was the one.
It was Adidas and Converse.
Adidas had Magic,
Oh, okay.
Larry, and Dr. J. But they only had like legit. This is the Adidas shoe. Wear it. Jordan's like, this is my shoe,
Which is crazy because all those shoes are mad, probably super uncomfortable.
dude. Everything's.
We don't put that
uncomfortable.
into account of like hoopers, like how like their stats. We don't pay attention to the fact that we're
I am
playing.
not going to talk about a guy's stats because he wore uncomfortable shoes. That's not. That's not
Pistol
gonna
Pete dropped 50 wearing low top chucks.
You can't drive a nice car with bad tires.
Yo, he's
If you
literally.
it's more impressive.
If you compare that to LeBron's these days, and then the comfort, how light they are,
Mm-hmm.
they probably what's it called? Like science behind it. They look into like the little details that will help improve that player.
Probably why people play longer now because one injury wearing chucks, you're done.
Yo, literally, yeah. Ankles out for the rest of the.
Go for a Reebok. You're done. Goes your knee.
I could never play in those.
You can't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't ever. Probably play barefoot before you play in chucks like that.
The Jordans came.
84. Classics.
Ones came.
The ones
Yeah.
came.
It's classic right there already.
Ones was a force.
And then the comeback, like the return of the ones. There was like a new wave where like everybody's rocking ones like, all the time, especially when it gets to like
Yeah, they
the-
made a superhero Spider-Man
retro.
wear ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Literally.
like
They sell those too.
He revolutionized like the whole culture of sneakers.
Nike.
and a fun fact that he got fined every game that he wore Jordans.
That's why they created the
original
band
ones, yeah.
That's why they created the ones with the
Okay,
X's on the back.
Wait, for real?
I think it was I forgot the amount of the fine.
5,000.
5,000, right?
Every game
And he
5,000.
wore them, and Nike paid the fines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
The
paid the fines for it.
the marketing team said, yeah, we'll pay that. And they already got a contract and then told the CEO.
Yep.
They're like, wait, what? I guess. Like,
That was in the movie, actually. Right?
yeah. It's a good movie.
Yo,
Yeah,
there's
that's a
bad,
really-
there's bad people in that movie. Yo,
it's a great
It's a
movie,
really
bro.
good movie. Like,
Ben Affleck.
I was supposed to
Matt
watch it. I'm not
Damon.
gonna lie to you.
really good movie.
Jason Bateman was the marketing guy. We got Marlon Wayans,
Marlon,
Yeah,
yeah,
Marlon
Marlon
Wayans.
Wayans.
Chris Tucker,
yeah, Chris
Viola
Tucker.
Davis.
Viola Davis. Oh, Viola's in the movie. It's a good one.
Yeah, right.
She's in the game.
Fun fact about that: Jordan only signed off with that movie if Viola Davis played his mom. That's the only way.
Was he in the movie?
No.
No.
Jordan was in it, but you never saw a character with Jordan. You never saw his face.
Yeah, they made it that way, so like it's not really about him, but it's about the history of the shoe.
Exactly.
Because truly, if it wasn't for his mom, he wouldn't have like gotten the deal that he got.
At
He was
all.
the first player to get royalties on not royalties, but a percentage of sales on every sneaker.
That's
Which
nuts.
was game changing.
Yeah, right?
Wasn't the projections like they were just one of like decent and then like
His first 10 months, he did like 100 million.
164 million. And the thing is, Ben Affleck's character is the CEO of the whole thing.
He looks funny, yo. He's just like...
That's how he looks.
He's just like in the...
But I honestly, I was like, I bet you that's what he looked like back in the
did.
yeah,
80s.
he's
That's
like
exactly
80s
what he looked
kid,
like.
So he's laying on the couch saying, yeah, man, our last shoe did what, 3 million? How much can it possibly make? And it shows up above it, it made 164 million the first year. I was like, oh shit. Royalties too.
That's a lot of pairs.
Yo.
And that at the time, they were only like, what, $75, $50?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, they were like $60 at the time.
Yo, my whole life, my parents would never...
Never, man.
never. I had to,
That's why I wasn't a sneakerhead, but not by choice.
But yeah, right. It was like...
But like I wasn't.
I ain't buying that $100 sneaker for you. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, you better be rocking
better
with
go
these
get you
Shaqs.
something-
You better get you some Shaqs.
Yeah, right? You better go get you a job.
$25. Get your own.
Once you get a job, you can buy your own.
My parents wasn't on that type of time either. My mom blessed me with a couple dunks here and there.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, these are fire dunks, but not crazy like that.
It's like...
Yeah. But like,
And they'll never... I don't think there'll ever be a sneaker like...
Jordan, because no one can be that
Not
popular.
anymore.
Like, it's just
because once that
tough.
door was open, it was like, that's it.
Where like people are waiting out line for sneaker drops and like...
no. People are getting killed for Jordans.
Wait, yeah.
like legit, like
Everything.
robbed.
Ain't nobody doing that for no LeBrons.
Nah, shoes in general. Sneakers are the highest, one of the highest commodities, just like jewelry, like phones, electronics, all that stuff now.
People die every day.
True.
Yeah,
People
'cause
die for...
Not for LeBrons, though.
Shut the fuck up. Yes, they do.
I'm
Everybody
sure
die for
someone
everybody.
in the history of the
Somebody
world
died
has
somewhere.
been stabbed for a LeBron shoe. I'm sure somewhere.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I'm such a LeBron...
the Galaxy, the Penny, the Hardaways, the phone posits,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, for sure.
The CB94, fucking Charles Barkley ones.
Charles Barkley, too. The Concords,
The pumps. Fucking Reebok pumps.
PDs, you know.
Even Kyrie Irving's, Paul George or something like that. So it's like, because those are the people that I actually... See, that's what it changed. From it looks nice to it's actually good for basketball.
Yeah.
That's the evolution of sneakers. Like now
Like
they're good
now-
to wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, but motherfucker, most NBA players are still wearing Jordans in the league anyways.
Oh, no, most are wearing Kobe's.
A lot of them are wearing Kobe's.
64% wearing Kobe's.
For real?
Yeah.
Where in the fuck did you find this stat?
I love the internet. I love the internet.
I want a pair of Kobe's so bad. Like,
Was it the Mamba
I put-
2s or whatever?
No, the thing it was taking because Kobe was so, like, I won't say anal about it, but like whatever the other word is, he was so into it that he would literally sit at Nike and like, no, like we will sit here until these are perfect. And everyone he's
Sounds like Kobe Bryant to me.
exactly. So he's like, if I'm not comfortable with these, I'm not wearing them.
right.
So that's what they meant that.
Didn't Kyrie hate his shoes?
Yeah,
Imagine that, like promoting a sneaker you
crazy.
don't even like wearing yourself.
Kyrie sneakers are good, though.
Yeah.
I bought my son Kyrie sneakers a
From
bunch.
what I've tried on so far, I would say Jason Tatum's, though.
Oh, yeah?
Jason Tatum's sneakers is
I've been waiting for the right
A1.
colorway. Like,
A1.
that's the one I'm waiting for the right color. And I'm just like, I'm gonna get these. But I actually just got like James Harden sneakers to get when I got back to basketball, and these are the most comfortable sneakers. This is my first experience of the new basketball sneakers, getting back into basketball, and these are the most comfortable sneakers I've ever played ball in. Like they're very light. They're very like.
It was funny because at first I thought it was just using like, oh yeah, because you like James Harden. And then that day, another guy came in with the same shoes. He's like, dude, oh, these are amazing.
I know, yeah.
I'm like, perfect. Like,
Like they thought I was just gassing it up, and then someone else came with the same sneakers on. I'm like, oh, you got the hardest too? He's like, no, the best sneakers ever. You know, he started gassing it too. I'm like, oh, okay.
They kind of look like the T-Max.
Yeah. No, for sure.
They
I
kind
had
of
a
like got that
T-Mac.
same thing.
I had T-Mac back in the day.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of Iversons. You had a bunch of Iversons.
Nah, I never had no Iversons. I had Iversons later because when I got older, all the sneakers I really wanted when I was little. I wanted,
back
even
and
though
got
they
them.
weren't fly no more, I'm still getting them just for like, I wanted those Iversons. I wanted those T-Max I couldn't get when I was younger. I wanted those, so I went and got them. And it's,
The person who had the Iversons was Big Ariel.
yeah, Big Ariel, yeah.
I was so envious of what I was like, damn, it was nice. It had like his face in the sole.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is different.
I remember when Kobe was at Adidas.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
actually,
the toaster sneakers.
Yeah.
the Crazy 8s, those are my first ball sneakers I ever used. And those, prior to the James Hardens, those were my most comfortable sneaker to hoop in.
Dude, I used to love the Hyper Dunks.
Hyper Dunks, yeah. Those are
Great.
popular with the elite socks and everything.
Oh Lord, I owe Sports Authority a lot of money for the Elite Socks.
Remember the East Bay?
East Bay
East
was
Bay, yeah.
Oh
popping.
hell yeah!
The East Bay
The magazine.
Yeah,
They still doing that.
They still
for some
show up
reason.
to the crib.
Nah.
Randomly.
Honestly, I think I heard they were closing or some shit.
Yeah, the East Bay did close down.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
RP East Bay.
Damn.
I remember like maybe like a couple years ago,
I definitely ordered by that shit from there.
I seen like one of the magazines pull out like, at my parents' crib. I'm like, we're still getting a
Oh, that was
subscription?
me.
We still got a subscription to this.
Yeah, they don't stop that shit.
No.
20 years later, like this
Once
is
you
so
say
gone.
stop, there you go. Stop.
I delivered one magazine and one person like, what the hell? East Bay still popping? I
Yeah.
flipped through it a little bit. No.
yeah, you gotta go through it.
Everything's like Snipes now in Foot Locker.
Yep. Yeah. Once you get in the app, bro, it's it. It works way better. Obviously, it's on your hand. They changed everything. Now they're in stock.
They should have made an app. East Bay.
Should have.
They did.
Oh, they did? Okay.
The company, I think the company got bought out or something.
Oh, okay.
That makes more sense.
A lot more sense.
I'm pretty
like,
sure
like
I had the
Evelyn's,
app.
like the Evelyn's too.
Yeah.
Those all turned into Snipes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, they bought out everything.
Oh, yeah. Like taking over, huh?
Sniping everybody
There's
out.
another one too. I forget the name of it. Or come to me later.
Dude, sneakers is a big thing. There's shows on Netflix about how people just flipping sneakers and shit, and it's like making so much money off of it.
Yo, a lot of people. That's how Corwin started. Sneakers 02.
Shout out Cole.
Shout out to Corwin.
Alcorn, yep.
For me, I never got into the hustle of it. I don't know why. I wish I should have, because I had so many sneakers that were so fire that I should have stashed them. Maybe. But when I look now, I'm like, damn,
Man,
this is worth-
sneakers I had to wear.
This is worth this much
Facts.
right now. I'm like, damn. But nah, I don't know. I always just wore them all. Didn't care.
Didn't care.
Like fucking
Buy a new one.
ran them to the ground and get some other ones.
You guys know Moiset, right?
Of course. All
Brother?
Yeah.
He's the one who really got me into like
Really?
all this. Yeah.
right. That's a good way. That's a good segue. Let's hear the origin story. Let's hear where it all came from and where you. How did you get to? Where were you? Paris a couple days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
How did I get from?
You and Patty?
croissant.
A
We
croissant?
was like je t'aime to everybody. Like, we was like I love you. Kept saying everything wrong to everybody.
That was like us. All right.
Whoa.
So you said once they give you the love of shoes. So how did I get to having a store of your own?
So there was. I mean, Moiset used to work at Sears, back in Square One Mall. It was,
Okay.
like, popping.
There too.
So he always plugged in with everybody over there. So he would always bring home shoes. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, oh, well, what is that? Like, I'm not really paying attention. I'm young. And when I went down to his room one day, and I'm like, damn, this dude got like 3 pairs of each shoe. Yeah, every foam posit. And I'm like, yo, it's picture day. A couple days. I'm a size 8, but like, what you got?
Help
So
me
I
out.
took the pearl foam posits,
Okay,
the
okay.
pros with the black check, and they were like a 9 at the 9.5, and I'm an 8. I like put like 2 soles in them,
Yeah.
put like 2 socks, stuffed the front a
They used to
little
run small anyways, right?
yeah, I was like, these will work, and I'm like looking, I'm like, dang, these are big. These are big. So I wore them to school, and everybody was like, yo, what are like going crazy? I'm like, yeah. It's lit.
Yeah, you let them feel
Some
it.
of those phones,
You
yo.
know?
Yeah.
And then that's when like I really like it's kind of like sparked a little bit in me, and I was like, damn, this is pretty cool. Like, let me start like wearing stuff and see how people like react in school, middle school and stuff. And people were like, yo, like I like those jeans and everything like that. And like that's when like it boiled up, and then a lot of my homies started getting like they tell me they were plugged into like Foot Locker, like Foot Action at the time and stuff like that, and Expressions. And we would get 1 pair. They would hook me up. here and there. And then when I really like got to high school is when I started really flipping stuff because I started working with the store in Lynn. I started helping like the Vault and stuff like that and other stores around the
Vault,
area.
yeah.
Selling them kicks. And
Are they still around?
yeah, I think they have a shop in Revere now.
Oh,
they
okay.
They do have a shop in Revere, yeah. They opened up got their own building and everything like that.
Fire.
So it's a lot of growth, like in the culture of like Massachusetts in general for all that stuff. And then like high school, like I started camping. Sophomore year, I started paying all my friends like, yo, you down to like camp outside for like a couple hours? I'll give you $20-$30. Then they start catching on a little bit like, yeah, you only giving me $20-$30, I'm gonna need $50. And I'm like, okay, let me see. Like maybe I could start selling this more to people and like building a clientele now. And once I started getting like 10 pairs, 5 pairs of release, 20 pairs of release. And I'm like, damn, this is like dope.
Yeah.
Like I could like really like do this. And I was going strong. And I was talking to like some people in New York, you know, when the Off-Whites first came out.
Oh yeah.
I won the Prestos.
Okay.
But I won them in New York. And I was like 15 at the time. And I'm like,
so this is early. This is like
I'm like, how am I gonna get to New York? Like, and I need this sneaker. It's probably worth like $2,000. So I told Rob, my other brother, and I was like, yo, take a bus to New York. Don't tell nobody. You know, I just want to let you know in case God forbid anything happens. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna call you every couple hours, check in with you. Bro, I took that bus, got to New York. I went to the wrong store. And I got the bus ticket enough time just to, you know, be home in time and everything. So I was really on short time. And I went to the actual store that I got them at. Dudes in New York is my first like real experience. They're trying to press me for the sneakers. Like, yo, give me those right now. Like crazy. Like, the Prestos, like, I'll die for these right now. Like,
Took a bus here, bro.
Yeah, I took a bus here. Like,
I ran to the wrong spot.
como que
Nigga,
like, tenía ese actitud, ese tigueraje. Like, that's when it like, started to kick in.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, okay. So I went back home, got back. I was a photographer at the time. That's how I was like supplying the sneakers.
Yeah.
I was, you know, doing like quinceañeras, weddings, you know, like remember. And it just started to pick up even more. I took that picture and I was like, I'm the first one in the East Coast in Boston with these. And that picture like ended up blowing up like in a way for me. It got like 300 likes at the time. That's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this is dope. Like,
Right.
I'm gonna keep doing this. So I started taking more pics to fuel the sneakers, and that's when I started working at Bamosa a little bit and then working with my dad, and it was kind of like where do I want to take this? And when I started meeting more different people from like New York, I was selling to this guy for a really long time, and he ended up like fishing me. So I was selling him, you know, like $5,000 worth of kicks. He was bringing me money from New York to go shopping for him, and then I'd make a small profit. And there was one day he just went ghost on me, bro. When I sent him like a $10,000 load, and you know, that's when I was like, damn, like, what am I gonna do now? So I was just like, there's only one thing I can do is just keep moving.
Yeah,
Yeah,
keep going
of course.
forward, yeah.
Started back up, ended up finding the dude. You know, my boy helped me get my, you know, most of my money back, like $7,500, which is better than nothing.
Yeah.
Most people don't get anything,
Right.
you know, when they get scammed or burnt. That led to just me like more releases, and I started working with who's my partner now. One of my best friends is Jay.
Okay.
And he just started seeing me like, yo, like you're getting mad kicks. Like, what's up? Like, what can we do together? And you know, when you work with, you know, like-minded people, it just boils up to a point where it's like, now getting 5 to 10 pairs, I'm getting 20, 30, 40 pairs, having 40 people line up for the Shadow Ones.
Yeah.
And like, I think it was like 2016, 2015. And buying all these pairs, flipping them, selling them. And it just, the momentum just started coming hard, bro.
This is
And
before the store, right?
this was before the store.
Okay,
I'm like 15 at the time. Like 15,
really is a
16.
shoe child project.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, like I'm just like 15, 16 at the time. And I'm working with all the like local homies too. Like that we're lining up, getting other people's. If they need bodies, I'm giving them 5 bodies.
Yeah.
You know, they're paying. We're all just kind of helping each other. And when I turned 16, I went to was all my friends and I, like my friend Danny and Manny and all of us were walking in Boston, and there was a store called the Tannery, and they had like a sneaker like sale outside, like a yard sale vibe, and I was like, damn, it would be dope to like work here. And you know, your boys are like, hey, shut up, like let's go eat, like we gotta be out. And I'm just like, nah, something's telling me to go inside. Like I went and applied. They called me back like a week and a half later, and they're like, yo, we want to interview you. Like this is cool. Like you're telling us what you do. Like we want to hear more. 2 days before the interview, we was at my friend's house, and bro, I was just like crazy. I'm like a reckless like kind of kid, like, you know, and all my friends, we don't do like nothing like that's like stupid or like violent, but we just do like dumb stuff, you know, like
kid shit.
Yeah, we like fight each other and like wrestle each other and everything. And one day, bro, we was at our friend's house right after school, and my friend Tyler, he's big. He's a big kid, bro. Big kid, linebacker. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what it was. I just charged at him. I was like, oh, you a linebacker? Let me see. I charged at him. Bro, I bounced off of him, and I broke my hand into a vase.
Damn.
And I didn't feel nothing. And then when I go, like, I'm just like walking around, my friend's like, yo, you're bleeding. And I'm like, what? And I look, bro, and there's a shard of vase like this thick lodged into my finger. I'm like, oh, nah. I'm like, yo, take me to, they're all laughing. I'm like, yo, what's so funny? Like, take me to the hospital. I'm like, bro, I need to go to the hospital. They're like, bro, if you don't shut up right now, we're not taking you. I'm like,
that's wild.
Like, damn. Hi. Bro, they brought me. I had to go into the interview with a cast.
No.
2 days later. So I'm like, oh, this isn't going to be a problem. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, I guarantee you I will sell as much as anybody on this floor with this cast on or without. And when he saw it, he was like, damn. He's like, all right, well, you're starting in the stockroom. I was like, okay, cool. Started in the stockroom for like 6-7 months. And then I was like telling him, like, yo, like, I'm not meant for this. Like, you know, I'm not the best organizer either at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell me what to do, but it's just going to be so long that I don't want to do it no more. So they put me on the floor with the cast on. I had probably like 1 month left. And I was already averaging like $5K a week in sales with the cast on. And, you know, some of those coworkers were older than me. So they're like, oh, like, who are you? Like, thinking like you can just come in. These have been our customers for so long. And bro, I'm like,
the streets. This is like,
I don't care. Like, what you talking about? I'm here to make bread. Like, you're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't care who you are. And I took the cast off, bro. I was averaging probably like 15, 20K a week in sales.
That's wild.
Some good weeks.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes having like 50, 60K months. At my age, I'm like 17 at the time now. You know, my checks were really good, like 1,500, 2K a week, you know, stuff like that. But I was blowing it, bro.
Yeah.
Buying kicks. I was going to the restaurants after work, telling all my friends, yo, pull up on me. And I was honestly just wasting that money. Like, my financial literacy was trash. Like, it was garbage.
Young.
Yeah, I was young. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was.
I just like going to Cheesecake Factory every day, thinking like that's like Del Frisco's, like. And I just having fun. And then I brought all my homies to work with me, and then they were connected to Concepts at the time, so we kind of got like all their old like storage and all that stuff. So there was the Holy Grail SBs, and now that shoe's like probably like 1,500. 1,300, 2K in that area.
Yeah.
And we had a big sale where I had to sell like 200 pairs, like 250 pairs for $50 each. And I was like, bro, if I literally kept all these sneakers now, I'd probably be selling well over like $250,000 worth of sneakers. Easily. Just in that shoe. You know, so I was flipping in there because I was using my Facebook groups to be like, yo, I got steals, pull up. And they're like, whoa, Gabi's giving out, you know, Concept sneakers for $40. Like, who's not going over there buying 10 pairs at a time? And after, you know, time came, a friend of mine came to the store, to Tannery one day and was like, yeah, I have an opportunity for you. And he put me into this, like, network marketing company, which everybody thinks like, you know, pyramid scheme and all that stuff. Like, you have to sign someone up. And I really looked at it for just the knowledge, you know, the knowledge of it all. And how can I learn from these multimillionaires, these billion-dollar earners, you know, supposedly in the company? And, you know, how can I move forward with my life? So I stopped selling sneakers for almost like a year and some change, and just devoted myself to learning like the mindset of how to do like business, like you know, like prosperity, all this stuff.
The Secret and shit like that.
I started reading The Secret, The Alchemist. Think and Grow Rich Dad, Poor Dad.
I'm just finished that one.
Yeah, which one?
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Great book. It
Yeah,
teaches you what you're investor, worker, business owner, like all these things, and the 48 Laws of Power.
Yeah, I read that one too.
All these like high level profile
feel
books.
I went through that same wave. The
Yeah, like the power of now, and I'm like, damn, like this is real. And like I've always felt this way since I was like way younger, and I'm like, there's something inside me that's always like kind of guided me, but I didn't really know what it was. And learning from these people and building, that's when I really got connected with Jay heavily. Is we built a team within like a 2 year period of like 400 people.
Damn.
Yeah, in that organization. But the thing is like Jay was on. So there's like two legs in that company. The Jay was on my left leg, and I never had another Jay on my other side. So if I did, I'd be making like $20K a month. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. And I stopped that for a little bit, and I just really started helping Jay more. I wasn't really focused on. I was just focused on learning, like from everybody. Going to seminars at like 17. My parents were like, "Yo, what are you doing? Like, where are you going?" Like, I'm going to LA with Jay. What's over there? I'm gonna learn from millionaires. I care why. I just think it's cool. Like, it's school. It's like a form of school. And one day we come back from LA, and when we learn from all these people, we're in front of the store now to where it is today, and we're getting a pizza right next to the store, and it's at For Rent. And right before that, in that store was actually a vape shop, sneaker store that we grew up going to, where our homies would work at.
Yeah.
And oh my,
be careful with that. Yeah.
And we was grabbing a pizza, just chilling, and he was looking at the spot, and he's like, we could really like change our lives. Like why not? And I'm just like, man, shut up. Like, I'm like, yeah, that'll be cool. Like in the future. Like he's like, no, like we really he got serious, and I'm like, oh nah, he's getting serious. Like, like let's really talk about it. He's like, so we kind of made a plan, and at the time we were still 18 going to 19, and we couldn't really represent ourselves. So. And because the people there didn't really take us serious. Yeah. Like, they're like, oh, you guys are just a bunch of kids. Like, what do you do with this place? Like, do you guys even know how to do this? Yeah. We're like, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. 100%.
Of course we do.
They're like, we're going to need like a mentor or something to like, so we was like, our friend Joe, which is was a mentor of ours and still is to this day. He helped us, and he was in their network marketing company. And there would be nights that we wouldn't sleep because we would be showing people the idea that we were doing, or he would help me like even with kicks sometimes. And he kind of represented us to get in the space. And when we got the space, we just wanted to make it easy, just for we could put some sneakers on the walls. Yeah. And Jay sold his a good portion of his collection. I sold everything I pretty much had. And we probably came up to like 25K, 30K in total. And then, we paid the rent, everything like that. Did all like that sales tax stuff, did everything that we had to do to open. And so we didn't have much inventory. So I literally had to go to a bunch of homies and be like, hey, like we're opening a store. Like, what? Yeah, we're opening a store. Is it cool if you like consign with us, like give us some of your merchandise? Yeah. And we'll sell it for you. Okay. And we'll only take like 10%, because I thought I seen 2J Kicks. If you guys like Urban Necessities in Vegas, he did consignment, so it was like 10%. He's moving volume, so we're like, okay, well, if we move volume, that's okay, because if we move like 100, 300 pairs a month, 10%, who knows what that is? Maybe it's a couple grand a month in profit. And our first day, we sold about 25K worth of stuff, like 20K worth of stuff. Our first day, and we're like, this is nuts.
So this is store open.
Store open now.
Y'all have is there like a sign? Like is that brand already?
So we had the La Tienda logo. So funny how the name even came about. Before it was Gabby Kicks. Okay. So but Jay and I really came to a conclusion, like, how longevity wise, like, it'd be cool to say, oh, we're going to Gabby Kicks, but how long can people say that for until they get tired of the name itself? And one day I'm in the kitchen, we're thinking of universal names for like weeks. And mommy's literally like, oh, yo vengo ahora, voy para la tienda. I'm like,
stop.
There we go.
There it is.
You might have just done something.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You might have just done something. But then I was like, but how can we put like our little flair on it? You know, and then growing up, my mom did like feng shui for a lot of her friends. So like, you know, good energy, practicing high prosperity, everything.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me put like a little Asian Dominican vibe into it. But I know us Dominicans are a little exaggerated. So I'm going to do a little off-white vibe and add the extra A and, you know, do a little twist on it.
Yeah.
And we've always like Jay and I's dream destination is to go to Japan and open a store and like
Oh, that would be crazy.
do everything out there to,
Absolutely.
you know, ship that culture back over here to Boston and revamp and give it more life. So we put a Japanese flag behind the logo itself. But then we really did like a lot of marketing and like really analytics. And we're like, a lot of people were like, oh, like, is that a Chinese restaurant? Like, what is that? And we're like, you know, let's remove that.
Yeah.
'Cause we don't want to stick to one demographic. We want to be universal to everybody. And that same first day that we opened the shop, we got scammed for $15,000.
No way.
A credit card scam.
Damn.
So from someone that we actually know. And we was kind of like, what's going on? And we found out probably like a week and some change later when, you know, we're doing sales. You know, we're doing probably like 1,000 a day, 2,000 because we're just open. People want to support.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, why isn't the money going to the account? You know, what's happening? Like, where is it? And we look up on our email and it says that we have like over like 100 flags on our account. So like something like that. And I'm like, I'm so confused. First thing we did is go to Bank of America.
Mhm.
They're like, oh, you know, you're a new business. You know, we got to do some checks because you guys, you know, are processing high limits and like we don't really understand what's going on. And understand that we started with consignment. So these are people's items that we're selling and we just take a small profit out of.
Yeah.
So prior for like 2.5 months, we didn't have like money, like credit card sales coming in, and only we had cash. So we literally had to like sacrifice some of our pay and some of our own inventory to just slowly pay these people because they're asking like, yo, where's my money at? Like, you guys been sold these items. And I'm like, well, this is what's happening. Like, it started to get to the point where people weren't believing us. They're like, oh, you guys are just trying to scam us. And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to do that. Like, like, I got way too much to lose in this life. You know what I'm saying? I got family that will get, like, probably try to get smacked up just because of something like this.
Yeah.
So we started showing people the papers, and I'm like, yo, this is the truth. Look at this. Like, and, you know, a lot of people stuck through with us, and some were just like, nah, like, you guys are whack. Like, this and that, which I get it. You know what I'm saying? I completely understand them. I would kind of feel some type of way like that too. But honesty for us is the best policy, and we just like transparency with everything we do. And we ended up getting like the money back. We changed our whole system so that never happened again.
Right.
And
Learn from the mistakes.
yeah, literally, and we started just averaging, bro, like $50K a month, you know, $60K a month in sales. It got to the point where we were doing $100K a month in sales. Yeah, and volume wise, and you know, of course, we were making 10%. Some stuff was ours, and that money was just kind of going right back into the business. Just kept going into the branding, you know, giving stuff for people for free, and we just started building the business. Like the first year, the business was really just getting it done.
Yeah.
And then second year came along. That's when we started really understanding like our positions, like who around us is like good and everything, and who we can have around, what type of people do we want around.
Yeah.
And you know, I've done seen a lot, bro, and I've seen how a lot of people act.
Yeah.
Like just like how they are when they're comfortable. And it really like inspired me to say like, I don't want this. Like, I don't want this, and what can I do to work towards it? And that was like the second year. The third year coming up was our major remodel. It was just every year we kind of remodeled a little bit and we were just growing at a rapid rate. And during COVID, when COVID came, we just opened. So we was supposed to be on lockdown. It was the only store like really open during COVID, and we was selling everything, like everything.
Wait, so are you still on that at the first store?
We're still at the first store right now in Malden, where we've always been at.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
This is like our second year in, and COVID, everybody getting the PUA money, people were spending like crazy, buying everything, bro.
Everything.
Fact.
I never got blessed. I wish I was one of those dudes. I had to work through the whole thing and didn't get blessed with nothing.
Yeah.
I did too.
I was pissed.
You're probably an essential worker.
Very a fucking essential.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and we was the only one open. We was selling everything, and since we started off consignment, we sold everything. We didn't have nothing left.
Oh,
So it's like Jay saw a video one day of 2J Kicks, and he was like, "Oh, you guys just gotta buy." So we started buying our own product. Just started buying, flipping, and it just grew and grew and grew into that course of the year. And we remodeled again that following year. Probably one of our biggest remodels, and that's when we started doing raffles. We started getting to know Cam Newton.
We'll get to them.
Yeah,
Cam Newton.
and like that was like, I think that was, besides Cousin Stiz and stuff at Millie's, that was like our first like celebrity, like
For real?
like kind of it's
Yeah,
Cam.
let's dive right into it. So how did he just like? Were you just chilling one day, like, eating your bagel, to coffee on the side, and Cam Newton walks in the door?
Nah, so a lot. Thank God, shout out to like all of our friends that always like plug and play us everywhere. I forgot exactly who it was, but I think it was one of our friends, Zach. He plugged us in with Cam Newton, and he was just out and about one day, and Cam was like, "Who can get me a PS5?" And he posted it, and I just had like all my homies hit him up, everybody, and he ended up hitting the page back up and was like, "Yo, I need 4 PS5s." That's when it first came out. Nobody could get them.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, I got you. Say no more." I didn't care if I paid and sold it to him for the same cost. Then I'm like, "This Cam Newton."
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna make at least $100 each.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And then he ended up buying more kicks that day, and it just grew to some of the other Patriots players hitting us up for PS5.
Oh, yeah. So this is when he was on the Patriots.
This is when he was on the
Okay,
Patriots.
okay.
Yeah,
2020.
we're like 2021. Yeah, 2020, and he was just buying a bunch of them. Then all the other Patriots were buying them, and it just started growing to like where Janu from the Patriots, Ezekiel, like a bunch of other players like started coming up and just hitting us up to drive to Foxborough and drop stuff off to them. And that was probably like one of our biggest things like in that year. And then probably like fast forward a little bit later, he just kept like coming in. Like, he just kept like buying kicks for people, like his family, sending them back.
Word.
And he was just honestly really cool. And yeah, he was. I'm not gonna lie, he was a cool dude. Like, it was funny because my boy Danny was like, "Yo, you're gonna win that chip this year, right?" As he's walking out the door, he just like doesn't say nothing, just walks out. I'm like, "Damn, we didn't even win."
He knew it. He's like, "Nigga, I'm here for my shoes, bro."
I promise you that, my boy.
Literally.
Can't make no promises.
So,
right now.
so, along with Cam, you've had a few celebrities walk through those doors of in Malden.
That was starting like year 3. That's when like we started like saying like, "Yo, we started manifesting stuff."
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah.
you know what? Like this year, like celebrities are gonna start coming little by little. So little by little, and we're gonna focus more on the branding aspect of the business.
Yo, so you're killing it at some like social media marketing at this point, right? Like you just like fucking.
Yeah, we post like, there was a time we were posting like 15 times a day. Like, I wanted people to like be tired of me. Like, damn, I just gotta go in there.
Yeah,
Like, you know, like
well, let me see what this is all about. Like, I see this all day.
our page, we grew our page from probably like 15K in like 2 years, and then when Bobby Schmurda came out, we did a giveaway with him. Shout out to Echelon Giveaways. We did a giveaway with them, and we did a giveaway, and then Bobby Schmurda shouted us out at the same time. So all that traffic just like funneled right through, and we went from like 15K to like 58K in a matter of like 4 days.
That's fire.
And then that we started doing like little giveaways like every other 2 months, and it just grew to like 75K. And then one day we just lost the Instagram page.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Well, that happens. That always happens when like it starts.
Some Jamaican hacked mine. Was it Jamaican?
Nigerian.
Nigerians. Some Nigerians. Yeah, we caught them. We know
That's when you know you started to do something. When they start getting really hacked out here,
Yeah.
scaring the shit out of me.
For real. I
Literally.
changed the whole page and shit. I was telling you too.
Someone paid to get it canceled. We know who it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Haters.
Hey, it is.
it is what it is. We was like, this ain't gonna stop us at the end of the day.
Right.
You
God
know,
has a plan.
the clientele kept coming and things were just running smoothly. Some people thought we blocked them. I'm like, why would I block you? Like,
Because when you lost the page.
yeah, like, why would I block you?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that makes sense. Right. Let me see. I got a list of other people. Who else cool? You got Fab. I saw Fab in there.
Fab's cool people. Shout out Big Fendi, Omar.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, cool
like-
peoples.
I feel like I would fuck with Big Fendi. Yeah, he seems like a cool dude, bro.
Big Fendi, bro, he just calls me randomly. just to ask me how I'm doing, bro. Like,
That's what's up.
He's
That's
like
the
a
OG
really
shit,
cool
yo. That's the
dude,
OG
bro. Like,
shit.
He's down to earth. Like, he will, like, he wants, like, to help, like, you succeed. Like, you know, of course, if you're, like, in his, like, circle and everything like that and, like, just knows you, he's just awesome. I've gone to New York to drop him off, like, the Supreme Arcade. I actually got to ship him some shoes now. He's probably mad at me. I'm sorry.
You'll get him soon.
Yeah.
Big Fendi.
I got to show him the Griffies.
Big
but
Fendi,
he's
Big
an
Fendi has the
amazing
greatest fucking picture of all time.
dude. He's the man, bro.
That's the greatest fucking.
He's the man. Like, he's just awesome.
That's fire.
What else we got here? We got speaking of for all the dogs, the OVO crew.
OVO crew, yeah. It's a really awesome. Chubbs is he's such a humble guy, like really down to earth. Same thing with TV Gucci, Skip, everybody over there, Astro, Michael, all of them over there. They're really cool. When they came in, again, like that's where like one of our North End friends, Plug and Play. They're like, yo, Chubbs about to be there in 30 minutes. I'm like, huh? About to be there in like 30, 40 minutes. Be ready. I'm like, all right. Like, you just clean up the store, everything. Like, get it. We're partnered with a dispensary. Shout out to Green Soul.
Fire.
We had the care package for them already ready, and Chubbs wanted the Akai beatmaker because he was building a new studio in LA, showing us everything. It was clean studio, like really nice.
I bet.
And I was just like, yo, like, why are you gonna, buy that? Like, why don't you just give me tickets? Just give me like tickets for the show. So me and my friends can go and like, I'll give some, whatever my cost is for this stuff. I'll just bless homies. Tickets were like $1,000.
Yeah.
I was giving them to some of my friends for $500, $300.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the front row tickets and the balcony and everything. And I just had a good ass time with them, bro. They're really like awesome people. Really connected with them heavily. The only person who literally didn't come to the shop was Drake. But
busy man.
I think he was on FaceTime and he was kind of shopping. I sold them some extra stuff to them, so I think it was for him.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I would do if I was Jake.
Yeah,
I ain't just gonna go to them
DJ
all.
Spade, OD, all those guys are my guys. They're really cool dudes.
Who else we got here? Got Soldier Boy. That shit was hilarious.
Yeah, Soulja Boy is something else, man. He is literally like how you would think.
I would think so.
Like he is like just really like. Honestly, he was just like, I'm the first celebrity at La Tienda. Like, I let him smoke in the store, everything. Like, I was just like, bro, it's Soulja Boy. Like, I don't care. Like,
Yeah. Air freshener shit later.
I literally just, with some celebrities, of course, like, I understand, like, they're not going to pull up all the way to Malden because it is kind of far from Boston, especially during traffic.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just have a little care package for them. It's never, like, something crazy. I literally just had some like dunks for him, for his son that he just had a newborn, and he ended up spending even more money in the store. Our friends from Good Life Luxury brought him. So we rent Sprinters out. So he was in their Sprinter that we rent out, and I was like, oh, yo, we got a store, just pull up. And they ended up just pulling up right after, like their show and everything. Really cool.
It's constant networking. You're gonna definitely keep on.
I gotta be outside, bro. I don't like staying home.
I'm gonna just chill at your store on my days. I'm gonna go chill at Gabi's store on my day off. Just
What
we got coming today?
You never know. You never know who pulls up.
There's some guests on this damn show.
I also have a podcast, Mr. Big Fendi. I would love to have you on. All right. So, Culture Day.
Culture Day, yeah.
Explain to me how that happened and where that idea came from, because it seemed like it was a pretty big event there.
Yeah, so we did Culture Day our first time in 2021 with my brother, my everything, DJ Cisco.
Really?
And Lynn. My dad had a warehouse in Lynn that he rents out here and there, and it was vacant for a little bit, so we got to do the the event there. We had about like 40, 50 vendors at the time, and we had about like honestly throughout the whole day, like say like 600 people pull up throughout the whole day, and we had the food truck there, we had the hookahs, we had
of course.
everything there. Like people were throwing games, people sell soap, sneakers, everything, and bro, it was just crazy. Like Lynn's never seen something like that, and honestly, like in the North Shore in general. They do a lot of events like Boston Got Soul and the Sneaker Con, but they're more for like sellers. They're more for like if you want to go sell a bunch of stuff and want to make some money, those are your events to go to. But nothing was like really like a vibe out here. So when Jay and I came up with the idea, we were like, let's do a vibe, like something that people really haven't like felt before. And bro, people were there like selling out of like the little cookies that they were making, like the soaps, the oils. They were selling. People were buying, selling.
Oh, so it was like everybody brought their brand and just like
everybody brought their
networked
brand.
and kind of just like
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And we kind of presented the truck there because we just bought the truck, the La Tiendaa van.
I was just about to ask too. Like,
You love people with vans, bro.
that wasn't me. It was him last time.
We had Ron Star on, and Josh couldn't wait. I'm like, bro, wait. Couldn't wait to ask about the van.
Where's the van?
I love that thing, man. That's my baby right there. I love it.
That's
We
fire.
put the Rolls Royce lights in it.
Yeah.
We put a floor. We put like the wood accents in it. We still gotta finish it up, so we can go to like every sneaker con, every event around like the US next year. But yeah, that day we're just like, yo, let's just go crazy. Let's go crazy with the promo. And Cisco packs out everything.
Absolutely.
So we just had him DJ there the whole time. We had our like other fam Junior. He got to release his song. He just came out. So he got to release his song in front of a lot of people, and it was just a dope vibe. And we kind of stopped it for like a year, because every time we kind of like do something, we're kind of like, damn, that was lit.
Yeah.
Like we just did that. We kind of take a step back to say like, okay, how can we tweak it? How can we like perfect it in a way where we can do this consistently? We stopped it for about a year or two, and then I started working a lot with Cisco on the side, and he pretty much made me like his road manager. Like any little thing, like whether I'm carrying his bags, or I gotta grab a paycheck, or I gotta grab a bottle for us, and just invite people to anywhere we're going. That's kind of like my like kind of job within what we do. And working with Big Night Live has just been awesome. Like the past like kind of year and some change with him, working with him alongside Big Night Live, and a lot of people, just helping us. Like shout out to Alex Williams, Waleed, everybody, and Tim. And these people just helping us like do bigger events, whether for the Latin community.
Yeah, dope.
Selling out events that are 1,000 people, 500 people. Our New Year's event that we had there in the Studio B, and that just allowed Big Night Live to really take a chance on us for this event, and we partnered up with them, and they were beyond happy with the result of that event.
Definitely dope.
Our last week we had about like 45 tables. We sold an additional like 65 tables, and then people just kept asking. Yo, can I get one? Because now they're starting to feel like that FOMO.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta be there.
Yeah.
Like I gotta be there. And a lot of people thought it was kind of like a day party. So it was nuts because the numbers we had on Instagram was over 75,000 impressions on our page that we just started.
Yeah.
Everybody's shouting out to the marketing. And we're like, damn, as long as we get 10% of this.
What's the page? My bad.
The page is Culture Day.
Okay. It's
Culture
like,
Day, yeah.
On IG?
On IG is Culture Day, yeah.
Okay.
And then we have a Culture Night, which is the after party for a Culture Day. And we were doing that. We were like, as long as we get 10% of this, we're golden. That's like 7,500 people throughout the day. But it only ended up being like 500 people pulling up, which is still amazing to them.
Yeah.
And to us, it was like, this is great. Like, we sold out of vendors. We still packed it out. The bar made money. Everything. It was just a good time. People were easy to clean cut Easies.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Easy. Was ordering bottles to his table, his vendor table all day. I'm like,
That sounds like easy to me.
I'm like, yo, you're crazy. Like, he's ordering Moets to the table. He's like, yo, that's what we do. And Kiha was
that's
in
a
the
solid.
back, like, we're going crazy. And it was awesome, bro. Like we got to really see like how we want to do the next one, whether we want to do it once a year, quarterly, and they're ready to do the next one. We're kind of making like a small culture day, November 18th and 20th at Gillette. They gave us like 40 tables to kind of make our own little culture day within their card show.
Okay.
So we're kind of doing that right now, working with them. And culture day is gonna be huge, bro. It's gonna be like almost like the BET Awards, like it's gonna be.
We're
it's
gonna
be
have
very
to pull
big.
up to the next one.
definitely.
806 is show. Gonna have to pull up to the next
It's gonna
one.
be like a sneaker con mixed with Complex Con of like Boston, and
That's dope.
I literally just want to keep it Boston. It would be dope to go to other states and learn their cultures and mix it, intertwine it, but I just really want to boil up our city before we do anything else.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And you guys rented out your next door.
Yeah.
Tell us about that for a little.
Yeah. So for the past year and some change, we've been collecting art. So I mean,
That's a fire game too.
yeah, our game is different. It's where art is just a measure of asset. It's where rich people can just put their money in, let it sit, and then resell it in the future and everything, or keep it. It's up to them. We've been collecting art for about a year and a half, just because we finally been able to allocate our funds to say like, okay, where do we want our portfolio to be? Just in sneakers or a mixture of everything?
Yeah.
We started buying like cause figures. We started buying like prints. And shout out to Tang, which is like our kind of mentor in the game. And he owns one small gallery in Lowell. And one day, all of our like best friends that like we meet, we always just hit up on IG, and they just become family instantly, like
That's
over
dope.
time. And one day I just hit him up. I was like, "Yo, I like your like gallery, the little gallery you got going on. Like, can I come visit it?" He's like, "I don't have people that come here. Like, I don't let people come here. It's like it's gallery and like business at the same time." And I'm like, "Well, I kind of want to buy something. Can I just come?" He's like, "No problem. All right, come this day." So I told Jay, I'm like, "Yo, let's go over there." Bro, when we walk in there, we instantly fell in love with all like the Murakami pieces that we've always wanted, cause pieces, different Japanese artists we got to learn from. We got there at 8 o'clock after La Tienda. We was there till like probably 1:30 in the morning, just like chopping it up, learning. Yeah. And then for the past year and some change, we've just been building together, doing events with social events in Boston on Newbury Street at Eva. Bringing all of our pieces there, getting them framed in New Jersey, bringing them back. So like the framing itself is like a piece of art, whether if it's acrylic or it's custom painted, things like that. And we were always thought like to do something in the basement of La Tienda. So that's why the name La Cueva kind of came up.
Oh,
so we was like, damn, this would be dope if we do it. But the basement kept getting flooded like over time, and our landlord didn't really want to fix it. And he's like, that's your job. That's you. We're like, bro, it's your building. Like, like, come on, like, at least help us out here. No. All right, whatever. And right when, do you guys remember when it got really, really cold and the pipes burst?
Yeah.
So the pipes burst in the basement, and bro, I almost lost like a $20,000 piece.
Man.
Of like one of 8 in the world.
Christ.
Yeah, almost did. And I just picked it up from the water right away and took it out, then let it dry and everything. So it was like I was having a meltdown, bro. I was going nuts.
What of two?
I was going nuts because, we didn't update our insurance just yet. Like, we just put everything in the basement. And as we're doing all these events with these international artists that were, Tang is bringing them in from Japan, Indonesia, Canada, the US, we kind of like brought it to ourselves like, damn, we need a spot. This is dope to have in the basement and dope to post and dope for our events, but we need a spot.
Yeah.
We kept thinking Newbury Street. And we've always wanted to open a store in Newbury. But we're like, why would pay $15,000 a month, $20,000 a month when we can just work a little harder and bring that traffic to Malden? And there was a pawn shop next to us. That's where La Cueva is now.
Yeah.
And they were doing amazing, but the city is very strict. Malden is like one of the only cities that can do whatever they want in Massachusetts. So they were really, really strict on the type of businesses that were around. And the type of people the pawn shop brought, Like, people that are stealing, all these type of things. There's a school right there. They don't want that. So unfortunately, they took the pawn shop off. And I just told our landlord, like, yo, we need this space. Like, we don't care what we have to give you. Like, we need this space.
Yeah.
And we kind of like beat around the bush for a month. And so we were just like, nah, let's do it. Like, let's really just get it done. And we just got together, all three of us. Tang is just help us curate it. And Jay and I were just like, yo, let's just start building it. What do we want to make it look like? So the front of it is going to be La Cueva, which the whole thing is, but the front of it is going to look like a cave.
Okay.
So we did the walls to make it look like rock. We painted in a certain way. The floors, the ceiling's all black with like grass hanging off it. So when you walk in, it's like we have graffiti on the wall. So it's like, whoa, like I'm in like Miami type vibe. Like this is dope.
Image of it in my head.
Like this is dope. And then there's gonna be like a little speakeasy door that everybody will notice when they go. You click the door, and then that's where the art gallery is, and it's just a whole different vibe in there. It's all white walls, bamboo floor. It has like a little DJ booth bar. So when we do events, we have a whole bare brick wall. And it's just going to be a whole vibe when we do like field trips for kids, events. We rent it out for podcasts and things like that. So it's going to be really, really cool. We're opening it November 1st, our grand opening on the 4-year anniversary of La Tienda.
Wow. Oh, look at that.
Congrats, man.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fine.
That's dope.
Just keep on going, man.
You're only as strong as your team, man.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. Proud of you, man.
Yeah, facts.
Definitely proud of
Thank
you.
you.
Adding, move, keep bigger and bigger.
Yeah,
Keep going, man.
exactly.
Real quick, I made the joke that we caught you right after you went on your little tour. Why were you in Europe, sir? Like
Starbucks, send me that 1,000. So we went to Europe because we were celebrating my friend Danny's birthday. He wanted to do like an early birthday vibe.
Yeah.
And so we went over there, and what's so funny is, bro, is that like right before I left, like my wallet disappeared. My wallet just vanished off the earth, and I'm never the type to lose anything like that. Just vanished. So I'm like going to like London with like whatever I got left. Whatever I got left, and whatever's on my little Cash App card, and I'm out.
They got Apple Pay out there?
Yeah, everything is like, and that's the best way to pay, because the conversion rate will kill you, man.
Yeah.
The conversion rate will be the last of you. Like I traded 1,000 pounds. I put in $1,000 and I got like 600 pounds, 700 pounds.
Yeah.
Which is like I lost like $300.
Damn.
Like damn, I'm not doing this again. But we went there, and we've been, we've always said it. My boys always wanted to go there. He's like, London, I feel like I'm gonna fall in love. And everybody's saying like, oh, London's like whack, like this and that. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like London's lit. Like I feel like London's dope. Like it's a cool vibe.
Gotta go into it like with a positive,
open-minded. Yeah. Always open-minded.
All the good,
Literally. So when we took our flight was at like 5 a.m. And we always do this before we have a flight early. We go just party. Yeah. So we could just stay up the whole time.
Same.
So we literally just
You always
party.
do that when you're young. I did the same shit at your age. I promise you, motherfucker. That shit's gonna stop.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, you'll see.
Oh, you sleep on the flight and then
I'm
you good.
I'm gonna just knock a couple Henny shots, be chilling.
Yeah.
Where's the Henny at, actually?
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Please don't say
Before I
that.
start spilling all the secrets in London. You see that?
Yeah, you want to pour some shots? Fuck it.
Yeah, pour some shots.
We got family in the building. Jesus, got me. Fucking Wednesday, bro.
That's your ice cold. Appreciate it.
You got us, bro.
I got you guys.
So get back on topic.
You get a half for one.
Yeah.
I'm on drink champs right now.
Yeah,
I'm on drink champs with the fam, yeah. 806, baby.
Let's go.
So where'd you hit on your Europe trip? You hit London?
So we hit London, Paris, and then Barcelona.
Barcelona. I always wanted to do
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
See, because like, if I went to Europe, I would want to go to a Spanish-speaking country so I can communicate.
Most fun fact: there's a little DR in Paris.
For real?
Is there?
Yeah.
Bro, I was trying to look for that. I swear to you, every stop we went, I was like, where's a little Dominican spot
Dude,
at?
there's my wife's best friend was born there.
Wow.
It's literally like it's just DR in Paris. So
She
like,
was
what?
born there?
Yeah. Oh, he was born there, but yeah.
Oh.
That's
crazy.
wild.
I was like, what the hell? Like, I thought like, he was bullshitting the whole time, but I looked up like, oh no, he's legit.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
She
I don't know how we
is.
got there, but
She is.
6 en la tienda.
Right?
God.
So we went to London first. We took that. The flight was, we all knocked on the plane.
Hey,
When
man.
we got to, straight there, British Airways, probably the best airlines that I've
For real?
ever been
It's
on.
a long
in my
flight, man.
life.
It's a long flight.
Bro, like,
I visited some bad ones.
Yo,
I visited
there
some
was-
bad airports, yeah.
there was literally like feeding us every other hour and a half.
how long is the flight?
7 hours?
That's not even bad. That's like
7 hours?
Vegas.
Oh, I think
That's
you was talking,
7-hour flight straight.
you're talking about the airport in general. You talking about the airlines? Like
Airline.
Yeah, the
oh, okay,
airline
okay,
is it is it.
Alaska Airlines.
We
Still favorite.
I
we
know.
landed in London and we stayed right around like Soho area, and we was probably like 10 minutes out from the city, from just where everything is at.
Yeah.
Our first night we landed, we try to go out right away.
Yeah.
Like, bro, it's,
So we gotta find
the time zone has already shifted. Like we're about to be up until 6 a.m. here,
Yeah.
and we went to first a spot called Liberties. It was like there was Ferraris outside, everything. We're like, damn, this is the spot. Let's go. So this is where all the puppies are at. You know? And they wasn't like, they're like, oh, where you guys from? Like, oh, we're from Boston. We've never been to this. Our first time here. He's like, oh, well, if you get a table here, it's 1,000. I'm like, okay, it's a table. You do 750 though? And like, I was like, you do 750?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll do the 1,000. It's okay. And they still wouldn't let us in because it was just too late. But over there, like, I see how people look at people from America.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
They
damn.
immediately hear the oh wait,
Yeah, like, and the
Don't
dude
sound
kind of
right.
like gave me I respond to like disrespect very instantly.
Yeah.
So the way his tone was, he was like, "Oh, what are you talking to him for?" I'm like, "Yo, bro, hop off. Like, leave me alone. Like, I'm trying to talk to him about the table." And he's like, "Oh, no. What he just meant like, what did you need?" Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, "Oh, all right."
Making sure.
You know?
different slang.
Yeah,
you know?
different slang
Yeah,
is much different. So we went from after that day after we woke up early. We went to the London Garden, which is like it's on a rooftop, like 60 floors up. You can see all of London. Like we didn't get to go to Buckingham Palace though. I was mad because I wanted to play with the guards.
Oh,
Just, like pick his nose and something like
Tell you right
bro,
now, don't do that.
They can fuck you up.
Yeah, people think like, oh yeah, they can. No, they'll fuck you up.
They'll fuck you.
Still want to try it.
It's a great story. Either way.
regardless,
We
I
went-
fight him.
We went to Big Ben. We went to Nando's. Nando's is like a famous like chicken spot where like
Okay.
A$AP Ferg
Where that
raps
lady
about.
brings everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
A$AP Ferg always raps about it. So we're like, yo, when we go to London, we're going to Nando's. Like it's lit.
Yeah.
Fire.
For real?
Food is a force.
Only there or in general?
In general, the food there is amazing. So like I love
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna
my
have to go.
favorite spot to go to is Zuma out here. Like I just feel like it's a high end restaurant, but you get the most bang for your buck there. Like whether you want steak or drinks, stuff like that. And they have like a mini like Zuma that they created, but it's like a whole different vibe. Bro, it was so bomb. We went to like all the shopping. Shopping in London is cheaper, but also the conversion rate makes it kind of like almost the same. But you still save a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's where I got to meet so I bought a piece of art off this company called Maddox Gallery. And right a week before, they called me like, oh, we have some pieces and stuff like that. I was like, oh, that's so funny. I'm going to London for my first time. They're like, really? Like, what do you do? And I told them about the gallery, I told them about La Tienda. They're like, we want to set up a meeting with you. And what they essentially do is they invest, whether, you guys want art or anything, or you just want to invest your money somewhere, they'll take your money and invest it into certain blue chip art or, high-end art pieces, and they'll store them for you. So whenever the market goes up high, they'll just sell it. And essentially what they kind of want to do is how like Merrill Investment Group is inside Bank of America?
Yeah.
They want to put like a Merrill Investment Group inside La Cueva to teach people how to invest in art properly and how to invest their money properly. So when we had that meeting, I was just like, whoa, this is crazy. Like, this is nuts. I'm already in London. I got motion. Like, this is lit. This is lit.
Right.
And, you know, I'm calling the boys back. I'm like, yo, they want to do this. And, you know, I had to support them. So I bought a piece of art. It was like Vincent Van Gogh playing golf.
Oh,
And I'm like,
nice.
yeah. So it was
That don't
like,
even matter how much that's worth. That shit sounds fire.
yeah, it sounds dope. It's really cool. And I know a lot
Play
of friends
golf.
that play golf. So I was like,
We just started playing golf.
we've been
I
playing
know I'll
golf.
sell this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'll sell it. Like, I'm not worried. And after that, we just went to like Bape. Bape was having an event. And the first day we went, since I only had US dollars, they don't accept US dollars. I couldn't buy what I wanted. So it was meant to be where literally I went the next day and I was buying what I wanted. And I'm like, you guys having an event here? They're like, yeah, it's Highs Nobody times Bape. I'm like, oh, like, that's big. They got like 5 million followers. They're like, yeah. I'm like,
Yeah, you know.
okay, cool. So, you know, I kind of like stayed a little bit. I was like, yo, is it cool if I just stay and like, can I buy all this stuff now? They're like, no, but if you want it, we'll sell it to you. I'm like, why don't you just say yes? Like,
Right.
yeah, let me get 3 pairs of these and let me get like some of the shirts. So they're like, oh, you can stay. Like, don't worry. Gave me the VIP bracelet, and then I called all my boys. I'm like, yo, they're having a crazy event at Bape because they were at Big Ben, like doing more tourist stuff. And I'm like, yo, come through. I'm like, they're like, oh, we need a bracelet. I'm like, bro, just walk in. Like, just walk in. Like, why are you gonna ask them to just walk as if you're supposed to be here? And we literally walked in. They were just networking us. We're crazy. There was a guy, cool cat. He started his rum brand. We're gonna help him bring it to over here to the U.S. Like, Boston's gonna be one of the first places he has his rum. We networked with people from Highs Nobody up to like Peer Space Magazine, like different big magazine companies out there. And it was just awesome, bro. Like Bape UK people, and we just networked with everybody. And they actually ended up posting us on Highs Nobody, which has 5 million followers. Like, posting us, and it was like, damn, this is dope. Because like, I don't like to like boast, but like, no one in my city has ever been posted on this page from what I've seen.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just like,
That's dope.
this is lit. And when Danny and I found out that we got posted, we was literally in an Irish pub in Barcelona at the time. And bro, we jumped up in the air going crazy, like jumping, like,
Hey,
we're
let's
like
go.
people are like, what's going on? We're like, we just got posted on this page with 5 million followers. And a bunch of Irish guys are like, yeah, with us, and they're going
They're
crazy.
just waiting for any introduction. Let's drink.
Yeah,
Niggas
let's
was drinking
drink.
it.
Get me a pint. Like, they were going crazy.
Bring out the Guinness.
Wow.
And then right after Bape, we ended up going to a club called Tape, London. It was probably one of the biggest clubs. And the girl who was at Bape was the manager there. And, you know, she's acting a little stavy and stuff like that. Like, oh, like, why were you there? I'm like, well, I want to kind of a store like Flight Club in Boston. She's like, oh, okay, come right in. But since we weren't from London and from the UK, they're like, oh, you need to pay for the table up front. This is and that. They were trying to like take pictures of like my ID and card together. Like, why do you need a picture of my card for? Like, give me that. Like, you're crazy. So they kind of felt, they're like, oh, they feel some type. They gave us shots, and then wherever we got in, the host was like, oh, shout out the whole time, shout out the La Tienda, shout out Boston, you know, bringing people, like 2 tables shut down, and they came to our section, and we just had like one big party. And bro, we ended up having to leave it ended at 4. Our train was at 6 in the morning. And I'm not gonna lie, I got too lit. I got way too lit. And
Happens.
you know, it happens. So we got into the Uber. The Uber had to drop us like 10 minutes away from our house because, you know, we were just too lit.
Yeah.
You know, and we started walking over there. Started being stupid on the way home, walking. And we probably had like 40 minutes just to get to the train. So we packed up everything, hopped in the train. We just missed it. You know, we're lit. Like lit going to the train. So we're probably like 5 minutes right before like they close the doors to just go onto the train station. We're too late. One of our boys goes to the guy because he was being kind of a jerk. He goes, "We're gonna remember you." And out there, they don't take that lightly. So So they're like, what do you mean you're going to remember me? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? And we're like, I was like, bro, I'm going to sleep. I just put my hoodie on and I just knocked on the chair. I was like, you guys figure this out, bro. I don't care if we go into the next train or not. We hopped on the train. I knocked. I felt like I was knocked for like 8 hours. We got to the hotel in Paris. I knocked for the whole day too. Pretty much lost a day in Paris. And then the next morning we went shopping. Everywhere in Paris is way cheaper than London. Then we got to walk to the Eiffel Tower. It was Paris Fashion Week at the time too. So we saw like Kim K. We saw like a bunch of like dope people in the area. And it was funny because we passed by a store and it was literally like La Cueva. And I'm like asking the guy mad advice, like, you know, what sells the best for you, like everything to just get some knowledge. And that next day after, we go take the flight to Barcelona. Straight flight was like an hour or two. It was just an hour quick. We get to Barcelona, bro. It is a crazy vibe over there. Like, it's like Miami and Dubai together at DR prices.
Stop.
flight.
Yeah. We out.
Flight right
Like,
now.
it is like an insane vibe over there, and like the people are so nice. Like everything, we stayed at the W Hotel. Danny has like a hotel plug, so we got to like pretty much stay there half the price.
Word.
And it was awesome. Like the whole trip in total was probably less than like $2,000 just to like go and just enjoy the whole time there. Yeah.
Nah,
We were
that
literally
sound right.
surfing on a budget, bro, like the whole time.
That shit don't sound right.
I just got mad.
Literally.
That just pissed me out too.
What I just heard you do, that doesn't sound right.
Bro, literally, like the stay wise and like the flights and everything, it was like super affordable. Like at the time.
Wait, that whole story, like from the
The whole
beginning of
story
being
is
in
$2,000.
Europe to was
Yeah,
2K.
just like just the stays, the
I thought you said like
flights.
2K in Barcelona or something.
No,
You
literally,
talking about the
like,
whole-
bro.
We was in Barcelona, bro. Every night we ate, we didn't spend more than probably like 100 euros, 150 euros, and it was 4 of us. But at the hotel, a burger, a little slider cost you $40.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet.
When we was out in the outskirts,
Oh, okay.
we found a Salvadorian restaurant. We found
we went to one in Miami.
Nice.
Salvadorian. I heard it
Yeah.
was pretty
They
fun.
don't have rice.
He didn't-
Bro, I went to the restaurant and they didn't
got
have rice.
They got
Not
rice.
that one. I was
They
pissed.
didn't
They
want
ran
to
out
give
of
you rice.
There's meat everywhere. There's meat everywhere. And I'm looking around, I was like,
Yeah.
Because they have rice.
probably.
What y'all got for sides?
Y'all got French fries? This is bullshit. We eating meat with nothing, dude.
I heard though, everywhere in Europe, like if you don't go to where the tourists are at, everything's super cheap.
Yep.
My buddy, my coworker, he's from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
He says I can get you the best bottle, the best meal. You can sit there eat for hours, $8.
Yeah.
But you can't go to where the tourists go because that $8 will become $800.
Sounds good.
Literally.
Same thing. I'm like, dude, I want to go to these. I want to say like backwater areas because I don't know where I'm going.
Yeah.
But I need a tour guide. Right?
Yeah, literally.
Bring me to someone else, and then you guys found a great spot.
Yep.
That cheap. So
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was-
I guess we gotta go
I'm
with you.
gonna hit up my travel agent, definitely.
Nah, for real.
But,
It was a lot of good stuff to do. We took the scooters up into the mountains, everything.
oh, sounds
It was
I've done all the
crazy
Caribbean islands
Yeah, I'm done with
those.
and the Mexicos and the. I'm trying to go over there
Did
now.
you go to any games at all? Like
we didn't get to, no. There wasn't no like games really happening at the time.
see. 'Cause I feel like going to the Coliseum and experience
Or
that.
I would have painted my face and everything.
I don't know any of these teams, but I'm going for you today.
Wow. We have reached my favorite part of. Oh, you heard that one, didn't you? My favorite part of the episode, the DJ Bofka said a question. DJ Bofka said a question. This is the game we play at the end of every episode. We give you 2 different choices. You pick A or B.
It's either red pill or blue pill. Please don't pick no orange, no purple. It's
Okay.
one or the other.
Okay.
All right. First question's always the same. Jordan or LeBron?
Oh, Jordan all day.
Let's go.
Jordan.
Now we
Another
can
one.
continue. The show would have ended if you said LeBron. People don't know that.
He's lying to you.
Everything just, all lights just turned off.
At the end of the episode,
See
we
what you
take it
did? All right. I haven't asked this in a while, and I'm going to try. I think it's going to have the same response. Mango or perni?
Mango or pernil?
Yeah.
Like, are you asking me versus like vegetable or meat?
No, I'm saying mango or those.
Which one would you rather?
have?
What would I rather have?
Yeah.
Mango all day.
Okay.
What?
Oh no, it's a tough choice.
I mean, I can't say unless because it's the orange flavor. Mango. Plátano power all day.
Plátano power.
Yeah.
So you wake up a stallion every morning.
Had a mango this weekend in Florida. Good Lord. I forget who cooked it. It might have been your mama. That shit was delicioso, yo.
Indeed, bussin'. It's bussin'.
Definitely. All right. Bape or Off-White?
So I got to meet Virgil, so
For real,
yeah, Virgil's the goat.
Beautiful.
Virgil's the
Virgil
goat.
is the GOAT.
Virgil's really the goat. I would still have to say Bape though.
Yeah. I fuck with Babe.
I just love like look at my babe bag right there. Like, I'm not like a high end like streetwear person. Like I like Babe Supreme. I love Off-White, but I don't really have anything Off-White. Like Human Made, anything to do with Pharrell Nigo,
Yeah.
like stuff like that.
Yeah, cool.
I had the blue, the big Bape hoodie with the blue one that Weezy had.
Yeah.
Back in the day. About the zipper, I guess.
Fuck it up.
Like, anyway, this anymore.
All right. Miami or Vegas?
I don't like Vegas, bro.
For real?
Really?
Don't like Miami's the spot.
Yeah, I like Miami.
I like
love
Miami a lot.
Honestly, God willing, like next year, if everything goes to plan, we open Laa Tiendaa Miami.
Okay.
God goes to plan.
And I'll be there opening day.
Yeah,
let's
I
go.
just love Miami, bro. Like the first day I went, like I was like, bro, I gotta move here, bro. Like this shit is a vibe. Like it's fast paced. Like it's hot. It's nice. Like it's just lit.
Facts. We were just there for the baseball class with Nathan.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
the World Baseball Classic.
Actually, I didn't even see Nathan. I know he was down there at the same
He was
time.
there.
We were so close to it.
Literally like a couple rows
You just
down.
couldn't communicate. Like when you're around that many people, the Wi-Fi is just not working. Or like
No, doesn't
phone
work at all.
just wasn't even working. I don't know.
In general, Miami's horrible connection.
Yeah.
Jordans or Yeezys?
Jordans. Now we're talking about the Nike Yeezys. Different story. But Jordan,
It's true.
Yeezys are Yeezys.
Right?
you know?
That is a loop. That is a loop. That sounds like an orange pill to me.
Adidas still easy.
Beamer or Benz?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. We're gonna have to be Beamer though.
I was about to say, you go with a goddamn family full of Beamers. So
Yeah.
I know your pops will be upset.
I know I love that Maybach and all that stuff, but them five.
I used to be Benz, and I seen a Beamer
X5
recently.
competition. Giha got the Lambo killer.
Oh, I
The
know.
Lambo killer right there.
Huevo.
Anybody got a Lambo? Put 10 bands on your car right now.
Yeah, I can tell you, I don't have a Lambo.
nine bands is coming from 806.
I can give you about 4.
You better win. You better win.
Better win.
Yo, right, nigga, you better win. All right. Rush Hour movies or Bad Boy movies?
Rush Hour. Rush Hour all day.
Rush Hour 2 is
Shout out
probably my
Jackie
favorite.
Chan.
Rush Hour, yeah.
Shout out Jackie Chan.
Chris Tucker's the goat.
Ain't nobody gonna be able
Four's
to.
supposed to come out. Let's see
I don't want to see 4.
I wanna
Don't.
see four.
I
I
don't
don't want to see Jackie's gonna hurt himself, man. I don't
I
want to see
just
that
grew
shit.
up.
It's okay,
I
he
just grew
can
up. I know I grew up watching Bad Boys too, but like at Willa's house, like
Yeah.
she always had on Rush Hour.
But yeah,
Yeah.
She always had it on
because Dominicans love
on Harbor Street.
Rush Hour
Yeah.
too.
100%,
Yo,
yeah.
Dominicans love Rush
you're
Hour.
absolutely right.
Yeah,
She always had Rush
definitely
Hour.
watched it
Rush
there.
Hour on.
My mom loves Rush Hour too.
Yeah.
She had Rush Hour 2, the VHS. We
Yeah.
used to watch it all the time, like all the time.
It's great.
Jackie Chan, you can't duplicate that. That's a once in a.
Generation.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say a lifetime. That's a once in a
Once and forever.
forever. Yeah. Not even lifetime. Once in infinity. Ain't
There'll
nobody
never
gonna
be another Jackie.
Jackie Chan.
All right. Tequila or Henny?
Henny at heart.
Yeah, right.
I am too, but it's getting
am
I'm
too.
getting close to retiring. It's getting real close.
It's
I
tough.
don't drink Hennessy like that, but shout out Team Hennessy.
Yeah.
They take care of us a
Real
lot.
quick, what did you drink out in UK?
Tequila straight.
Okay.
Straight tequila.
Okay.
He's like, okay. He's like, I see the vibes.
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna ask more.
In Spain, I drink a lot of beer.
Oh,
The
okay.
beer level over there, that alcohol is way higher. It's like 2 times higher.
That makes sense.
One beer, yo tenía una nota. Yo.
What?
This is beautiful.
Yeah. Hitting the little hookah, like, give me another one.
All right.
Yeah, I'm trying to go there. I'm trying to.
Barcelona.
Oh, yeah, Barcelona has
Yeah,
happened.
the hookah and everything out
Yo,
there.
Barcelona's this shit.
Yo, your boy. Drake or J. Cole?
This was my boy.
I don't know. You should know. He's your boy.
I love J. Cole, but it's Drake, bro.
It's Drake.
I love J. Cole. Like, he's the man. Like,
J. Cole had the best verse on Drake's album.
Man,
But I don't think it was battling. You know what I'm saying?
No,
I don't think-
but, like,
I don't think Drake went into that song like I'm
what
about
do you
it.
guys think of that album, though? Like,
I think it's fire
you think it's
from,
fine?
from
finished
beginning
it.
to end.
I think it's good.
I got 13 songs in.
Yeah.
Almost.
I give it a B.
I think it's a great album.
Yeah, me too.
It's a
I
great
think it's
album.
such a vibe. Like
I give it a B.
he's not bad.
Yeah, I give it a like B plus.
Yeah, like it's
Like-
Like it's
it's good.
Yeah, like,
It's a
at
vibe.
89, it got its 89. on the
I
score.
felt like it didn't deserve
Yeah.
the hate that it was given.
It's good when you're on
From
top.
like I don't know, like the Twitter wave. Be like,
Twitter's
I feel
not
like
real.
That just made it's more advertisement.
Yeah.
honestly, it's
I
more,
didn't like him being petty and had to like answer. They call
Yeah.
the Instagram post. I'm like, bro, like you out here writing like a girl online. Like, come
yeah.
on.
But if you take the
For the
social
dogs.
media out of the whole thing,
Sometimes though, you just gotta talk your shit though.
Yeah, I get it.
Sometimes, like I get it. Like
I feel it like.
But like you,
Joe
in
Budden,
my head is like
if I was
you,
Drake,
you
I'd
let
be
him win.
tired
Joe
of
Budden
it.
won because Joe Budden's all right. I'm gonna get all
but
these
Joe Budden's
views.
like,
Right?
Yeah.
Joe
If
Budden's,
I
I
was-
feel like washed, bro.
Yeah. If I was Drake, I'd
It's
be
a podcast,
tired. This is
that's
not
it.
the beginning of Drake versus Joe Budden.
And then
This
he
is like-
DM'd him. He DM'd him and
You don't
shit.
think that when Joe Budden was chasing those kids, that wasn't crazy?
Like,
all
what the
about that.
fuck? All about that shit.
he was bugging back then. Now we talking about this dude bugging.
Yeah.
Like,
It's always been bugging.
I think Joe Budden just wanted to stay relevant. That's why he did that. And that's why most older cats do that.
Get more views on this podcast.
Yeah.
It worked.
It worked.
Yep. Chinese food or Mexican food?
La Tiendaa.
I was gonna do drops for you. Apparently, if you need them, I gotta bring those back. I gotta start making motherfuckers do drops again.
You already got one today.
Damn.
Clip that right there.
Yeah, I'm sure. Actually, yeah, we have
That's a
fucking
tough
hours and hours for clips.
That's a tough one.
It is tough.
Honestly, it's probably Mexican.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Mexican. It's like right there. With Mexican.
Definitely
Yeah, it's
close.
super close.
Younger, I would have said Chinese food. Now I don't have Chinese food that often.
Older, not such Chinese food.
It was a while. I haven't had Chinese food in like a long time.
Had
And
on Sunday.
I just had some and it was amazing.
Had on
It
Sunday.
always is.
Yeah.
Always
like,
is,
yeah,
you know?
Like, if we're talking Asian food in general, yeah, Asian food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
Asian
can do
food
that.
is-
That counts.
True. All right. This question is more about the food than the party. But baby showers or Keen says?
You know, I like baby showers more. I feel like they're more like oomph. Like they got.
I think baby showers is more like a street party. Like,
Yeah,
you know
like-
what I mean? Like a King says like elegant and shit.
It's,
You
more
a
formal.
lot more formal.
So it's a lot more formal.
Like, when I have a kid, I'm definitely gonna be Burberry down.
You have to.
Yeah.
I was just having that conversation.
But honestly,
Just-
I would wait, maybe not the
for the
whole
culture,
day,
like,
maybe
yeah,
not
do
the
it.
whole party,
Nah.
but I'm going to have a picture with the Burberry shirt. Like,
Yeah.
you just have to.
If you're wearing Burberry, someone else walks in with a Burberry, does that mean you're gonna fight?
I'm hoping my
There's
home-
gonna only be one.
Yeah,
There's only be one.
Spider-Man.
I'm hoping my homies get him out of
Like,
there.
it's my kid,
Right?
Burberry means
I'm the father.
I wear the Burberry. They gonna tell you like, yo, bro,
I think I saw somebody
bro.
wear.
give him a t-shirt, throw him a t-shirt.
I was at a baby shower and someone definitely wore Burberry. I'm like, you wore Burberry to somebody else's baby shower, bro?
Is
So
it
wearing
your
white
kid,
to
bro?
somebody else's
That's
wedding.
wild. I need that limited Burberry though, like that firefighter.
Yeah. Nah, I'm trying to do the usual.
Oh, no, the original
the one you
starter
know,
pack
the one that's
Burberry.
coming to mind.
The one we're all thinking about. I want
We
that
had
one.
we had a baby shower. Just
Yeah.
'cause it's like, oh.
And last but not least, to wrap up your Euro trip, which one was better, Paris or London?
London.
London.
London is
London
literally
town.
Boston and New York at one. Like,
Okay.
it's literally one of like both of them together. And then Paris is cool, but it's just like
Oh, you
dirty.
started this.
So dirty. Like it's like
Started
it
this energy.
smells like Paris smells so bad.
My girl's gonna be like,
That's what I heard.
I hear that
Bro,
every
it
time.
smells so bad.
London?
bro.
What makes Paris smell bad? Like garbage everywhere or something? Or the people?
Bro, no bullshit. They have rats bigger than New York.
Well,
Yeah, so you can't go to Paris.
New York smelled like trash when I was there last time. So
That's New York. Also, it's gonna flood. It's gonna be gone off the map soon.
Yeah,
New York?
Yeah, no, legit. Every year it's like
it's like 100
an
years,
inch
but
more.
yeah.
that's what they
get lower
say.
and
But
lower.
I could have. I swore I was thinking like Florida. We'd have lost Florida before New York.
Because Florida's still connected. Man.
honestly, Florida's fun, but I wouldn't mind losing Florida. Some of the people I've met at a Walmart down there
Don't go to a Florida
need to be
Walmart.
the
What are you
fuck
doing?
need to be the fuck out this earth right now.
Don't go to a Florida Walmart.
When you go down there and you get an Airbnb, what's the safest place to go to? Where would you go to buy shit?
Not fucking Walmart.
Not Walmart.
Where would you stop?
Well, you know,
If you don't know nothing about Florida and you literally live in Florida, and you're driving down the street, you see Walmart.
I'm going to Target before
Ain't no
Walmart.
fucking Target. I didn't see no
There's a
Target.
Target.
There's
everywhere.
mad
I didn't see
Those are
mad
Walgreens,
Targets.
though.
There's Targets everywhere.
There's mad
Walgreens don't
Target.
have everything though.
got-
Walgreens has a couple.
Are you,
Walmart, I'm
are you
talking
buying
about-
clothes? What are you doing?
No, like food and shit.
Food? They go to a
Food, I
restaurant.
ain't going to
real quick, man.
Walmart for
Go to
Walmart.
You know what I mean? Like,
Unless I want some
freezer
oven baked
sections?
chicken.
like
so
food, like groceries and shit. You know what? Take
There's
the
probably
shots.
a
Y'all pissing me
Kmart
off.
down there.
Y'all pissing me off. Y'all weren't there. Y'all weren't there. All right.
I would never go to Walmart.
Where do we land?
I didn't go to Walmart in the north.
This is the airport. It was
Well, Fort Lauderdale.
I love Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
Fort Lauderdale.
No, Tampa's airport is better.
I was about to say I did not like Fort Lauderdale.
All right.
The slight
Salute.
bit.
That humidity hits
Salud.
you. I fucking hate it.
806 La Tienda collab.
806.
All right, Garvey.
806.
One more time. Where can they find the store?
Find the store 45 Lebanon Street, Malden. Soon to be in Boston as well.
Hey.
Saying something for next
Miami.
year.
Miami.
Saying Miami, London, never Paris.
Can't like that. Can't like
You
that.
know what I'm saying? Barcelona. But you can find us in Malden, at La Tienda Malden on Instagram. Website too is up and running. Local deliveries, pickups, everything. Let us know. We'll help you source something. You know, we got La Cueva too if you want a piece of art.
Yeah,
You know, we're building, we're expanding, and we're going to keep going.
All right.
yeah.
To the moon, baby.
Thank you for having us. See what you did with these shots, man.
Thanks for
We're happy to have you.
this showdown.
You took a shot.
Thanks
Took a
for
shot
having
before,
us
took
on.
2 shots on it.
Yeah.
Hey, how many shots you gonna take today?
Gabby was here. We had fun. Thank you very much for stopping by. Co-host RG, co-host Sanchez, I'm Melly Man. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Take that.
Yeah.
Hey. Let's go to Europe.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Let's go to London town.
806 The Show is a proud member of the Vibe Entertainment family, so make sure you follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as Facebook and the Gram. Leave us some comments, hit us with some likes, show us some love. You already know. It's 806 The Show.
806 The Show, you're.
Take that. 806 The Show.